wholemeal,
whole grain,
sourdough,
thinly sliced,
gluten-free.
These days, there is an overwhelming range of bread available at the supermarket.
I'm overwhelmed all the time.
To be honest, we're spoilt for choice. But it comes to selecting the perfect slice. What varieties are best for your health goals?
Yes, well, Weekend Sunrise nutritionist Sarah Di Lorenzo,
Hey, Sarah.
as always, is here to help. It doesn't take much to confuse Matt and I. Bread is just baffling for us.
Interesting how you lumped me in.
Look at this bread here. I mean, it is and it can be.
OK, let's just start with the classic white bread. Every time I go to the supermarket, my 10-year-old turns to me and said, "Can we get white bread?"
Yeah,
so good.
yeah, OK.
Soft.
It is good, but
good with a sausage.
What can you tell us about it? Is there anything nutritionally good in it?
OK, so look, the thing about white bread, it is the most refined of all the breads. And I just want to explain it to you. Maybe you can explain this to your children in the supermarket.
That's going to go down well.
OK, so you think of a whole grain, right? So a whole grain's got the bran on the outside, that's the fibre. Well, that's removed, and this is making the white flour. And then in the middle is called the germ, which has got nutrients, it's got good fats, vitamins and minerals.
Poorly named.
That's removed. Well, the next name for the starch left in a grain is called an endosperm. But that is actually a pure energy source. So white flour is made from that. So when we have a look at white bread, high glycemic index, sugar highs, sugar lows, and a very low amount of nutrients. So to give you an idea, one slice of white bread would have 0.5 gram of fibre, whereas a wholemeal bread, a whole grain bread would actually have 4 grams of fibre. So you can see, and it's the sugar high and the sugar low that leads to the disease.
But that's why kids and a lot of us want it, because it gives us that quick hit.
It does, yes.
But the risk here, because you're right, and there's certainly nutritional benefits, but the risk here with some of these offerings, and you can correct me, is that they can skew a bit cardboard. So is there a nice happy medium?
Look, there's a... how about I take you... I'll take you on a journey.
I want to ask this, whole meal versus whole grain, is this just white bread with seeds in it, or is it good?
Go to the top of the class.
Sorry.
That is it. Go to the top of the class.
Get a loaf of this.
OK, I'll take you through a little bread journey. So we've started with white. Wholemeal's the next. It's basically a whole grain made into a whole meal. It's got some nutrients, still got a high glycemic index because of the processing. But then the next one, Sally, multigrain. Multigrain bread is just many grains in dough, in flour. So that could be white flour as well. So you need to have a good read of the label. The best one is a whole grain bread, which is bread that's got grains in it, but as well, it is also made with wholemeal flour. So you're getting all those nutrients in there. And often these breads can be fantastic because they can have seeds in them. So not only getting vitamin A, vitamin E, you're also getting some iron, some selenium and some zinc. You're also getting some omega-3 as well. So that's understanding that journey.
Yeah.
Don't be tricked by multigrain. Read the label.
That journey.
Well, we can still kind of go through here.
Sarah, just quickly, because we're running out of time.
Okay,
I want to get to that fun thing at the end.
Okay, right. Okay, just quickly, just things like sourdough's my best choice. Definitely great for FODMAP. It's FODMAP friendly, etc. Rye's another really good option too, easily digested. Gluten-free, always have a read of the label. They're getting better with that for celiacs only. But if you want to do something like I do at home, well, you can make your own bread from scratch. This is from my 5th book, The Gut Repair Plan. This is so easy to do. No kneading, 35 minutes in the oven. You don't need to let it rise or anything like that. And you guys can come and sample it if you want. But this is literally chia seeds, coconut oil. I've got some eggs in there, pepitas, almond flour. It's got loads of omega-3. It's delicious.
Yum.
And I'm just going to give
full
you...
health in every slice.
Look at that.
Yum.
You can have a little sample.
How long does that take to make, Sarah?
It took literally to mix the wet, mix the dry, combine them in the oven for 35 minutes.
Does it need some condiments
Probably
on it, or
needs
you just
something
go
on
like
it,
it
of
looks?
course.
No, it's
I need a little dunk. You read this, Sal, and I'm going to have a dunk of jam.
Okay,
Right,
there's
don't
no
wait.
jam.
You can, of course, find all the recipes and all this delicious bread
Maple, even
over on the Sunrise website.